All right, guys, Jonah Bunch here. This is a Monday morning, so for our shop week video, we're gonna do a quick walkthrough of kind of what we got going on today, and then what we're gonna have going on this week. Bailey has got a couple injectors out of an L5P. We're waiting on some parts for, so this is what this table is. Then the cab is coming off of this 7.3. We're gonna pull the engine out and go through, reseal everything up, put on the gaskets and stuff in it. We've got to send Blake's VP44 pump back off to industrial. The pump is not keeping up with the injectors like it's supposed to, so they think there's a valve inside of it that's acting up. So we're gonna pull that out this morning, ship that off to them. Let's see what Cody's got going on over here. So, you know, as y'all can tell, the shop is a mess because we're in between moving stuff everywhere. Trying to get in between shops. So, Cody, this is actually a one owner 2003 LB7 truck. Cody's putting a fast on for him. It's actually a super clean truck for an 03. And then, like I said, Gabe and Wesley's going to kind of work on moving the rest of our shelving down. We'll do a rundown real quick of how that process is going. So come on, Gabe, let's go check it out. You can pause it. So this is down here in the new building. Wesley's been down here working on getting this situated. Got a bunch of shelving put up. We've got a bunch of stuff down here already. So this is just kind of a rough overview of the parts room. We've got a bunch of shelving and stuff to keep putting up. So that's what them two are going to be focused on this week. So the guys, make sure you hang around for the shop week video. All right, guys. So that's kind of going to give you a good general overview of kind of what we've got going on so far this week. Like I said, it is Monday, so things change from day to day around here, depending on, you know, you've got emergency jobs come in and things like that. So we'll keep you posted on that kind of stuff. The shop is coming along pretty good. Like I said, we're getting close. We've got to get they're going to be here prepping for concrete this week. Hopefully get the drainage system figured out. But it's coming right along. Got some more rock delivered this weekend for drainage. Really hoping it quits raining. We keep getting rain like every 2 days, and as you can see, this sky, it looks awful rainy right now. But we've got to get this filled back up with our drain fill rock, so this will be the rest of our parking lot up here. And then got some other stuff coming in the works for building wise, but we won't show none of that just yet. Peep a shot of Bailey's truck. All right, so let's get in here and get to work. Let's do a quick walk through and see how our progress is coming for the day. So we've got the cab off of the 7.3. So this truck already, I don't know if I've got any shots of it beforehand, but this truck already had a bunch of mods done to it. And blowed the head gaskets. And when he blowed the head gaskets off, he pulled the heads off and sent them off. And he just kind of wanted to go through and fix all the oil leaks and stuff because we pulled it down this far anyway. So we're going to go ahead and pull the motor out and go through, reseal the oil pan. Just kind of do a full reseal on this truck while we've got it apart. So that's what's going on with this one. So Bailey is working on getting the motor, with the cab back off of it. Gotta pull this big bumper out of the way, I think, unless he wants to pull it outside and back it out. So I don't know how he wants to do it, or do it whichever way he wants. So we'll get that pulled apart. Cody is fastening over here. So about to get a fast put on this truck here. See, that is a fast 100 gallon per hour. So get that put on and it'll be done. I've been doing some tuning this morning, so we've got the red truck fixing to finish up the tuning on it. Like I said, the cam and everything, fixing to finish it up. We got Blake's VP44 pulled off and ready to go. And like I said, doing a couple other little tuning things we'll bring in a minute, but I can give you all an update of where we're at so far. How's it coming under there, Bailey? So we've got the new oil cooler kit to go on. We're gonna pull it apart, re-hone everything out, clean the frame up, get it back together. Take a shot here of our pretty secretary on Tuesdays. In here paying bills, look at her.
Oh yeah.
So we'll go see what's going on out here. So I had to take a break on this today. We got the engine cleaned off. So I took it over. I didn't get no shots of it, but got it hot pressure washed. So the block and stuff's a lot cleaner up. Like I said, it's not perfect, but this works good for what we're doing with this one. Then we've got this 2022 L5P in. So we've got the one-piece drive shaft going on this, spin around again, crew cab, long bed truck, one-piece aluminum 5-inch drive shaft. Bailey's getting that old one took out with the carrier bearing and stuff. A lot of these trucks, when you start getting under more power, like this truck has got a bigger turbo and injectors and stuff in it, when you start getting under more power, that carrier bearing, for whatever reason on these, just don't hold up very well, and you have the drive shaft pulled off and balance and all that stuff. So most of the time, guys, for the same money, you could upgrade and go to a one-piece instead of balancing this one and going through and repairing it. So he's getting it pulled out now. The carrier bearing's seen better days.
Yeah.
So we'll get this one put on, and then he's got to do the exhaust brake. So this truck has got an S400 turbo on it, and we're going to do an exhaust brake. BD makes a nice kit that we put on, and you essentially cut the section of the exhaust out, and it wires up to your factory button, so that when you turn your factory button on, the exhaust brake works just like factory one does. So it allows you to use the better turbo that, you know, for an S400 or 300 or whatever you decide to use, depending on your truck needs, and still have the exhaust brake. So it's a really nice kit that we've been putting on. Thanks for BD for sending us those. Like I said, we've got some more trucks back here getting dropped off behind me, as you can see. There's a tractor. I'm not sure where he's going or what he's doing, but going down the road somewhere. Yeah, so that's kind of what we got going on today. On Blake's truck, we ended up doing a full 5-inch. So what I'm showing you there is, let me get out here. A lot of places are not going to take the time and make sure things are squared up like they need to be. If you come in, you know, if you can come spend a bunch of money to get your truck worked on, you don't want your exhaust hanging down and looking stupid. So make sure that when you get them, they're good and solid in there. The hangers are put on correctly, and it's not just kind of janked together. So that's just, you know, something a little bit of a difference of what we do versus a lot of other places. We're not just throwing parts on. We're trying to make it look as nice as absolutely possible. And guys, we had some people shoot us messages wanting to see more of the new building. We are in the process of compiling a video series for the new shop. It's going to be some footage I've got that I've not got. I've got too much of some and not enough of the other, but we should have at least some footage of everything from excavating all this out, where that dirt went. We put it down here for a third building, having the big monster wall footers dug, put in, poured, waterproofing's done, had all that video. We've got the back. I don't know if I did very much backfilling. I'm gonna get a load calculation on how much rock we actually had to put in, because it was astronomically more than I thought it was going to be. Like probably 4 times the amount of rock that I thought it was going to take, because this entire section here is all backfilled 100% all the way to the top, about 6 feet back with gravel. So we're not going to have any water or drainage problems. Let's see, footage. We got footage of them swinging trusses, hanging, doing all that stuff, putting the metal on, and then full shots of the inside. And then as we get finished up, hopefully closer to next week or get really close to being finished, I want to do some videos of a walkthrough of everything, because then we're going to be able to do that building walkthrough. We've had some people wanting to walk through mine and Jenna's barn dominium here that we've kind of been working in. So we've got this, got the downstairs office, the upstairs area that we're going to do. So we're going to try to work on starting that. Hopefully we'll get those videos put together in the next couple of weeks. So got that coming up. I think what else do we got coming up? We've got, for non-shop related videos, I think that's pretty well it for right now. But I'm gonna go down here and check on Wesley and Gabe and see how their progress is going in the lower building. Like I said, we've been moving a ton of parts and getting all that stuff to going. The inventory that we ended up having was astronomically more than I thought we was going to have. I knew we had a lot of inventory that I had not really kept up with very good just as the business grew. I'd never had somebody in to do the parts and handle all that side of it. So now that we've got that, it's going to be nice to be able to keep a little bit better inventory. But yeah, we need to do that. Oh, the tractor. We bought a 4430 John Deere tractor. Blake's truck's coming out. That we're going to do a semi-restoration on. The tractor's already super nice. We're going to do a cab kit and do all that stuff to it and get some shots of that working for this summer. Cody's going to test drive that real quick, so maybe you can hear me talk a little better now. But yeah, so we've got the 4430 video that's going to be coming up pretty soon too. Let me think, what else do we need to be doing? And then, like I said, a lot of the old cars. So the Chevelle is going to be back super soon to get back from getting back from paint, and then we've got to get it finished, put back together. So we got the Chevelle, we got the video on the yellow truck to get made. We got a lot of stuff coming in the works. So guys, make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for new videos and stuff. And like I said, if you've got any content that you would like to see or you'd like to see more of, hey, we'd like to see you do more of this or more of that, just make sure and drop a comment down below. That's going to help more people find the channel, and it's going to allow us to then create better content for you guys. Because like I said, I'm fine to spend the money and put some extra money into the YouTube, but we got to make sure you guys are liking it too. So make sure you comment with what you want to see more of, and we'll try our best to get it on there. So let's get back to work, and we'll catch you up in a little bit. All right, guys, so what we've got going on here is we're setting up our drainage system for this building and the floor drains. So the way this is going to work, we've got our drains on the floor that y'all saw they put in when they did the concrete, and they're going to prep, and we're going to pour more concrete out here and have a big drain that goes into this box. So ultimately, we're going to have the gutter drains through this 6-inch pipe come into this box, and our floor drains come into this box, and then our outside drain is going to come into the top of the box. So anytime it rains, all our water is going to be collected into this box and then run through. Would you work 12-inch pipe?
Yeah, well.
So then we're going to run 12-inch pipe all the way down through there, and it's just going to keep all the water across the driveway and then just out in there, because like this is going to be all clean water mostly, so it'll filter out pretty good. He, I think right now, is mixing up some mortar, so he's going to take, as you can see, like we've got a gap here from this 6-inch pipe. He's going to take these bricks and mortar, fill that up, seal all this box up so then the box is good and tight, and that way we're not having any water leakage out through there. So I'll let him get some more footage as kind of they get this put back together, and we'll get it backfilled and get this finished up today. But pretty cool how they've done that. Friday afternoon, we'll go out here and show you all what we've got going on with this 7.3. It's coming along really well. Kind of get you caught up on what we've got going on so far. So we've got he's got the frame painted up, cleaned up. Got the new Icon shocks on. So these are the 2.5-inch big remote reservoir shocks. This truck is very heavy, and we actually, backstory on this truck, so I'm gonna sit you down here and tell you this. We actually ordered a lift from this truck, and I may have Blake put the name of the company in the comments because I want to make sure nobody ever orders another lift from this company. Ordered the lift from the truck, paid for it back in, I think, May, and they said it was going to be about 8 to 12 weeks lead time, which is fine. And this was going to be a full 4-link conversion, front and rear, with King or Fox, I don't remember, coilovers. Super high-end lift. Bought the lift, did all the stuff, waited. Guy never got nothing, and he ended up sending us a pallet of half of the parts that we needed. Never ended up getting the parts. Tried to get a hold of them. They won't answer the phone, won't do nothing back. Had to go through the whole legal system of it. Got some of our money back, not all of it. So it just ended up being a monster headache. So, guys, I'm gonna have Blake tag this company right here. Make sure not to ever buy any kind of lifts from them, because last I heard they are going out of business, and it's just a money racket right now. So we will make sure nobody else gets in that problem. Let's see what else. So on this truck, back to this. Got the new Icon shocks on, so we're gonna go. It's got I don't remember. I think it's a BDS 4.5-inch lift on this truck. So upgrade to the Icon shocks. Got the heads put on. We got these from Dave's. ARP head studs. They go through the heads. Got new cups, new all that stuff inside of it. So got all that done. Truck's got a new water pump and a few other odd and end little things. This truck's already got, I have to look up and tell you what size injectors it's got, and I'll do that on our overview video. But it's got bigger injectors. It's got the bigger high pressure oil pump, running an S364 SXE. Like I said, I'll do all this correctly on the overview, but it's got big turbo, lots of stuff done to this truck. Like I said, it's a super nice truck. So just kind of give you an update of where it's at right now. I'm spinning it around, do a little more shots of it, and then get caught back up on the work. Seven three is going a little back together a little more. Got the injectors in, valve covers good and cleaned up. Anytime we work on these trucks, we always do new exhaust manifolds, just because it's this cast pop metal stuff and they just don't hold up very well. And these are fairly cheap manifolds, so throw a new set of those on. Hut pops, like I said, this you can see the It's the irate kit. Has the nice stainless up pipes. S364. It's coming right along. See what Cody's doing. Hey Bailey, while we've got this off, let's flip that so we can just run our flip this around so that we can just instead of, because you know you're going, are you going this way and down, or how you doing your blow by?
I don't know. Those is right there.
It'd probably be a little cleaner since we've got it here. We can take them 2 screws out and flip it around, can't we? Unless we don't have we should have those gaskets. If we don't have those gaskets, then we'll leave it alone. Because we know there's a gasket under the bolts too. Because I know that one's not been leaking. But if we don't have those triangle gaskets that go right here, then let's leave it alone. Cody over here. So we got the cam. Cody got the cam pulled out of this. Had way too big of a cam in it, so we've got him a correct size cam coming to put in this truck. What are we doing over here now, Cody? Turbo. Taking the Y bridge out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good times. So turbo on this truck is a little rough, and customer elected to go ahead and fix that while we're down there this far, so getting it pulled out for him. Okay guys, that's going to wrap up this week's Shop Week video. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.